Suddenly, Crystal opened her eyes and felt the changes on the outside. She examined the situation with her full attention. After looking at what was happening outside, she furrowed her little forehead a bit. 1 hour ago, the assassins broke into the house to kill this family so that the old man wouldn't create any new weapon that would hassle their contractors. The assassins were happy to know that there aren't any more traps for them. They lost so many of their colleagues. But who knows, when they entered the house, it wasn't easy to kill the old man and his son. The old man opened a killing gadget and his son took out a long spear that looked ordinary but is powerful. Both sides are entangled in a fight. The old man and his son were overwhelmed in this fight because they were outnumbered. In this 1 hour of fighting, the old man killed 15 people and his son killed 10 people. Both of them were seriously injured. On the other side, there were more than 20 assassins standing in front of them. When the assassins saw that they were tired and wounded, the leader of the assassins smiled a little. At last, they can complete their task for their employer, but not entirely for their employer. To kill this old man and his family, he and his team also gave the most price. More than half of his subordinates died this time. He lost too much. After killing and avenging, he won't take on any task for the time being. The old man had lost too much blood, and well, his son was also seriously wounded. Both of them were lying down, just staring at the assassins in front of them. "Where is the haughtiness that you showed me till a while ago?" The head of the assassins mocked them, even kicking them both as he spoke. They gritted their teeth, thinking to themselves, "Is this the last moment of our lives? If we don't survive today, then what will happen to them?" Their minds raced to thoughts of their two family members, who couldn't even do anything to help. But just as the head of the assassin took out a gun and started talking to them, suddenly, something unexpected happened. A while ago, Crystal woke up from her deep sleep and realized she was, sleeping in a box. How could she be here? Unexpectedly, she heard a noisy and screaming sound. She quickly understood that something was happening outside, so she looked outside the door and saw a scene that honestly made her really angry. On this side, the assassin said, "Now we can say goodbye. But behave well in your next life, and don't be so cold towards people." After saying this, he was about to shoot both father and son, but strangely, he suddenly felt blood gushing out from his neck and couldn't pull the trigger anymore. On the other side, both father and son, who were waiting for death, didn't feel any pain and looked up at the man who was pointing a gun at them. When they saw blood gushing out of the man's neck, their eyes widened in surprise. After witnessing all of the assassins die so suddenly, they both felt reassured and, well, fainted with a smile, knowing the danger was finally gone. Crystal came outside of the room with anger, and with anger her ice power was extreme. She killed all the assassins in the house. Each assassin, those who were inside and outside, was full of ice, and she broke their body like cracking an ant. The body of humans cracked like dust. Each blood drop became the red lotus in the ice. Inside and outside of the villa were full of ice and blood lotus. The scenery of the ice and red lotus was so beautiful that it looked unreal. She unconsciously overused her ice power and was a little weak, but she was determined not to faint now. "I can't faint. I have to save Grandpa and Uncle." She took out some water and fed them, but the water wasn't ordinary water. The bleeding stopped immediately, and the wound was healing at an unstoppable speed. Then she walked slowly towards the room she was in. When she entered the room, she felt someone was inside the room. She used her power and saw the sleeping women. Crystal went close to her and fed her the water. "I think they will be healthy after this time. No one will be sick anymore. It's the repayment for saving me from that place." After muttering, she went to the place where she was sleeping. She fell into an unconscious state again. The iciness of the villa lasted 2 days, and both father and son also slept for 2 days. When they woke up, there was nothing, as if they were dreaming about the assassination and fighting. Suddenly, they both felt that something was wrong.